The Great Zimbabwe, often called the City of Stone, has been spoken about for hundreds of years, since almost the 16th century. It is also a very popular belief that Zimbabwe is a contraction of the Shona phrase Zimba za Mabwe, which translates to House of Stone. The Shona are Bantu people of Zimbabwe in southern Mozambique. A very fascinating fact that is a must-know regarding Zimbabwe's walls is that they ranged from 4 to 17 feet thick, and that the Great Zimbabwe's walls are twice as high as they are thick. For years, it was in large question of who actually created the city. The city houses numerous mud brick structures, and the stone masonry is that of a fairly advanced civilization. It is said that the Great Enclosure is the single largest prehistoric structure south of the Sahara. Its elliptical outer wall is more than 800 feet long and contains an estimated 182,000 cubic feet of stone. That's more than all the site's other ruins combined.
Zimbabwe is one of the largest stone complexes in Africa of all time. The constructions of this complex can be divided roughly into three areas: the hill ruins, the great enclosure, and the valley ruins. The hill ruin incorporates a cave once used by the residents of the royal family and currently used today as a sacred site for the Shona peoples. The hill ruin also holds a structure surrounded by 30-foot walls, as well as cylindrical towers and monoliths engraved with geometric patterns. The great enclosure, too, is a walled structure covered with turrets and monoliths. The exterior wall was built parallel to a smaller wall to create a tight passageway to large towers. It is hypothesized that the great enclosure was meant for religious activities. The valley ruin served as a hub for commercial exchange and long-distance trade. Remnants of goods from Asia were
The
discovered
Great
in this
Zimbabwe
region.
was constructed and
The
expanded
conical
for more than
tower of
300
Great
years,
Zimbabwe is
at its height
believed to have
housing a
functioned as
population
a
over
granary,
10,000,
but also
with up to
as a
300
symbol
similar
of the ruler's
complexes
power.
located on the Zimbabwe Plateau. When European travelers first saw Great Zimbabwe in the 1800s, they were stunned by its grandeur and stunning workmanship. They attributed the architecture to foreign powers. The claim was later dismissed as it was confirmed in the early 20th century that the site is of African origin. It was discovered that the elite class made their riches through the management of cattle, and the 200 to 300 members of the elite class lived within the Great Zimbabwe's massive edifices. It is important to note that huts made of daga, which is mud and thatch, surrounded the wall, as in later linked with them to form a series of courtyards.